would like to say how much I've enjoyed speaking to this group in the past. For those of you who haven't heard of me before, I'm lucky enough to have grown up in Richmond Hill, and after earning my engineering degree, I was able to find work locally and afford to be able to stay. I've spent most of my career in small business. I'm a professional engineer. I have a degree in electrical engineering from U of T. While I was at U of T, I also took a set of courses to earn a certificate in preventive engineering and social development. This is about sustainable solutions that are good for people, the environment, and the economy at the same time. About 20 years ago, I was studying for an exam, and I realized that the basic technologies and solutions needed to save the planet already existed back then. In fact, a lot of the important material for the course was about how do we actually use those technologies in overcoming their barriers to adoption. Remember that when reviewing other parties' platforms. Over my career, I've been mostly programming, financial performance analysis for hospitals, mobile video security, and now I'm into payments and licensing software. Today, I'm going to tell you a bit about how an NDP government would provide some of the things that you need, and I'm going to spend the end of the time on our response to fighting the climate change crisis. New Democrats intend to bring dental care, vision care, and prescription drug plan into the public health care system. Just like the Downtown Relief subway line, these things were planned in the 1960s and then never got built. So, dental care, vision care, and a drug plan. Those are the major items of a health benefits package. Once implemented, it will be a major benefit to small business, entrepreneurs, retired people, and a major source of job security for people that are working in precarious temp contract and short-term jobs. When it comes to competing for talent, this helps level the playing field for small business. It takes some of the risk out of going into business for yourself. We plan to phase in dental care and vision care. This will require some negotiations with the provinces. However, when they see the tremendous benefits this has for their populations, they will sign up. Just like they did for the Canada Health Act many years ago. Great Britain already has dental coverage and vision care. We should too. We can expect efficiency and savings because people will get the preventive care they need before they have an expensive emergency. The drug plan. Apparently the Liberals have been planning this, promising this for the last 22 years, since 1997. I don't think they're serious about it. NDP policies are typically well-researched, and we can point at least one other country that is already successful at doing something similar to what we want to do. We believe your job situation shouldn't determine the kind of drug coverage you get. Drugs are an expensive part of the healthcare system, mostly due to patents and relative bargaining positions of small buyers against giant companies. Our national pharmacare strategy is about forcing wholesale competition between drug companies. We know our plan will save billions. When you look at total health care costs, private plus public, a strong public system helps costs go down. On average, over your lifetime, it will cost you less money to pay for health care through your taxes. Environment. So 14 months ago, I did a subversive thing. I decided to memorize that I paid $1.38 per liter when I bought gas in August of 2018. That same weekend, 2019, $1.16. The price had gone down 22 cents in 1 year. Now I want to make 2 points with this. One, that the critics of the carbon tax are running around like Chicken Little predicting doom and gloom. No, it's not happening. The real numbers don't support that. The same critics in propaganda mode also leave the fact that the carbon tax is refunded, so the money is recirculated into the economy. Number two, the market price of gas is volatile. When we reduce the demand for gas, the price will go down more. We cannot depend on carbon pricing alone, though, to achieve the kind of technological upgrade we need. After all, most of us did nothing and the price went down 22 cents. When looking at climate change strategies, remember that one of the biggest barriers is cash flow. An income tax deduction after the fact does not help you pay for renovations unless you have the available cash up front. The NDP's New Deal for People has a very comprehensive strategy to do Canada's part to stop rapid global warming at 1.5 degrees. Our first move is to create a climate accountability office. This way the public, the Parliament, and you can have regular audits to ensure that every strategy to reduce greenhouse gas emission is based on sound science and actually working as intended. We will work with the provinces in whatever way we can. This makes a lot of sense because good environmental solutions take advantage of local context. 4 years ago, I had it as a platform item that we would eliminate $3.5 billion a year in oil and gas subsidies. The Liberals had that platform item too. They didn't do it, so it's still on my platform now. The three biggest areas we need to shift: 1, electrical generation; 2, transportation; and 3, heating. For the generation, we want to be net zero in 11 years. This will help provinces interconnect their power grids, and we will establish a new Canadian climate bank to help boost investment in renewable energy. Ideally, we want to invest in Made in Canada renewable energy components and technology. Transportation. There's a lot of exciting stuff happening there. Yes, we will invest in helping cities replace the combustion engine with electric vehicles. We're going to take the HST off of electric vehicles. Now, depending on what market analysis you read, we're 2 to 4 years away from the gasoline engine cars being the same price as the electric vehicles. We're also going to help, I'm short on time, we will help the provinces electrify their heating and their commuter train services. On heating, we have a renovation program that invests in training for energy efficient technologies and renewable energy. In order to make the massive renovations of home heating that is needed, and also business heatings, we have to upgrade the skills, we have to invest in schools. We plan to invest in upgrading our buildings so the tradespeople can gain more experience, and of course a lot of oil patch skills technology, especially with oil wells, are transferable to the newer green economy, and we will invest in making sure that the workers needed for this transformation have the skills and the education that they need to do that. Those are just some of the big points. The NDP plan is very comprehensive, fully costed, and mature. There's a lot that can be done. Please vote NDP, vote Adam DeVita.